Hey, what's up? This is Chosen, and this is going to be a fun video ranking the new set Righteous that is coming to the game via a Forge Pass that's launching soon. And also, I want to talk about I'm getting roasted for not covering the Forge Pass in today's wrap-up video, which is kind of funny, and I will let you know my perspective on that as far as why I didn't know the Forge Pass was coming or see it in this video and all of that. It actually was kind of funny how it worked out. Let's get into it. Alrighty, so first of all, in today's wrap-up video, I ended up talking about how, hey, I'm surprised we haven't heard about the Forge Pass yet. That's probably got to be coming soon, I would think, so we should hear about that any day now. Well, it turns out Plarium released a video, like a 7.1 sneak peek, where they talked about the Forge Pass that's upcoming. So I ended up missing that, and it got lost in the shuffle of my workflow. So you have people in the comments that are like, did you even watch the video and all of this, and wondering like how I could miss the Forge Pass and all that. And it's super funny how that ended up happening. So, okay, what ends up happening in a situation like this is usually when Plarium publicly talks about something, us as content creators, we've already known about it for a really long time, like weeks. Because what Plarium usually does is they tell their content creators about something, and then they say, hey, you can't tell anybody, no friends, no Discord server, no nothing, no videos, no content. There is what they call an embargo until we can talk about it. So usually anything you see publicly, we've known about for a very long time. So what I do is I pull up this video. I'm like, okay, they've got a sneak peek. It's probably just a bunch of boring stuff I already know. So I pull up the video and I kind of scroll through it. I'm like, yeah, they're talking about the Call of the Arbiter. Yeah, I've known about that for months. Yep, Call of the Arbiter. And then I'm mousing over, and the next thing I kind of mouse over when I'm scrolling through the video to make sure I don't miss anything is quality of life improvements. I'm like, yep, okay, they're talking about the new multi-battles. Yep, I already know about all of that. Yep, the Void Legendary, the new champions. Yep, I know about all of those. And then it kind of ends. Okay, cool. So I know everything that's in this 4-minute video. And like as I'm scrolling my mouse, I just happen to miss like the small section where they talk about the Forge Pass, like the Forge Pass right here. I missed like that 5-second window. So usually they tell us behind the scenes, hey, Forge Pass launching on this day, but you can't talk about it until now. So I guess I'm gonna have to just force myself to watch stuff for the 10th time and check this out and make sure I don't miss anything. But it's really funny how I tried to avoid missing what they talked about in this video, and then I ended up missing it anyway. I knew about the this champion right here, but there isn't anything to cover. I mean, we don't know anything about it or any sort of teasers or anything like that. It's just going to kind of be a promo, which we knew was going to be happening because it's been a while since the last one. But yeah, just a funny thing that happened that I'm getting roasted for, and I'll own it. I should technically watch the 4 minutes and not try to skim through it and work quickly, but I just assumed that there would be nothing I missed because there never is in these things. We've always known about it for a long time. But anyway, I apologize for that. I'll own up to that, and I deserve to get roasted for that one. But hey, the good news is we're getting a Forge Pass for a new set in the game. And also the good news is I can predict what Plarium's going to do without even knowing it. I had no knowledge that a Forge Pass was announced or coming soon. And I was just like, hey, we should be hearing about a Forge Pass any day now. So be on the lookout for that. And then boom, lo and behold, there was a Forge Pass announced that day. So hey, at least I'm good at following Plarium and predicting what they're going to do. I've predicted recently that the next guaranteed champion is either going to be Cardial, Baron, or Necrit. So let's see if I end up being right on that one. But okay, yeah, new champion. We don't know anything about it yet, or what it's going to do within the game. But we do know what the new set is going to be. It's going to be called Righteous, and it's going to be a 2-piece set that gives us a speed bonus of 10%, and then also 40 resistance. Now, that seems pretty good. I mean, the speed set is a 2-piece set, and it only gives us 12% speed. So this is basically going to be a speed set, but also giving us a resistance, and resistance is really aging well as a stat. High resistance champions and high resistance builds and high resistance teams are becoming a lot more viable than they were back in the early days of Raid. So honestly, should be a pretty good general utility set, and since it's a 2-piece set, that means it's going to be a great filler set. It's going to be, you know, an awesome filler set for someone like a Duchess that you want to be decently fast and be high resistance, something like that. You've got your Duchess in your 4-piece like special featured build, and this will be a great filler set. And filler sets technically grade out pretty well in the overall scheme of like an artifact sets tier list because they're going to be viable in lots of different builds and situations. So let's pull up the artifact set tier list that we've got over on the website, which, by the way, I'll link to this down below if you would like to pull up the artifact set tier list and take a look at it. So when we have to place the new set, we're talking about 10% speed and 40% resistance. Now, we've got the basic speed set right here, and that's because, like I said, it's a great filler set. You're building unkillable compositions for Demon Lord. You're building Faction Wars champions, and you kind of just get like your 4-piece build. And it's just always great to slot in those 2 pieces of speed. It can just be a great filler, which is why you see the sets like Cruel ranking really high, because they're just an amazing piece that can slot in many different situations. So, I mean, I think we gotta go. You've got like speed and divine speed right here. Bolster is just so great in PvP. You know, I may honestly just put it right here. I'll have to talk with the team and figure out how other people feel, because, you know, these aren't just my rankings. There's usually a little bit more of a consensus. But yeah, I think for the new set, the Righteous set, that is going to be the speed and resistance. Obviously, it's going to be above a set like Resistance that we've got down here. Clearly, it's just a literal better version of that. So it's going to be, yeah, I would rank it right here, but definitely going to be a top tier set because it's just going to be so easy to get value out of and so easy to fill in for a build. And it gives you some stats that are very viable for lots of different champions with speed and resistance. So boom, there we have it. Great start to my day on trying to predict the Forge Pass and memeing, dunking on myself by trying to go too fast and skim through a video and end up missing something that I assumed I would have known about already. So yeah, hopefully the rest of my day goes better, and hopefully you are operating in your workflow better than I am today. But anyway, I appreciate all of you, and I hope you have a fantastic rest of your day. Remember to subscribe on your way out if you enjoy daily Raid Shadow Legends content, and let me know what you think about the new set down below. Do you agree with where I placed it? Do you disagree? And all that, because I want to talk with as many different people as I can so that we can update the artifact sets tier list on the website and keep everything as current as possible within the community consensus and all that to have accurate resources. So yeah, have a great rest of your day. Thanks for watching. Peace.